Vista City Manager Jay Scudder says the city will now have to pay $60,000 per year to use the newly expanded landfill located at 225 Landfill Road.
Rockbridge and Lexington decided to adjust their landfill rate higher in anticipation of building this new regional landfill. Buena Vista, since we had a contract with auto recyclers, opted to stay with the lower rate.
Buena Vista, Lexington, and Rockbridge County have historically used the landfill, but only Buena Vista chose to not invest money and resources into its expansion that began 6 years ago. Now, with the Blue Ridge Resource Authority's changes, Buena Vista residents and businesses have to pay extra to dump trash in a landfill in their own town. The authority's executive director, Jeremy Garrett, said they sent information to Buena Vista residents and businesses before the public hearing this past Monday night.
We do not earn any additional revenues on the e-waste above general operations, and that's typically the case for all the fees. The fees are strictly established by our true cost of operation.
However, Scudder said he never saw any of those packages or heard about residents receiving them. He says the city only received a public notice through the Lexington News Gazette. Some city residents are also unaware of the increase in fees and think it should be more well known.
I imagine a lot of people would like to hear this one. Well, they're not going to like it.
The change is part of the landfill site's transition from the Rockbridge County Solid Waste Authority to the Blue Ridge Resource Authority that happened in December. Fees to dump trash per ton and for special items such as televisions and tires at the landfill are increasing by 25%. Scudder also said he hopes to negotiate down the fees more than the contract's agreement to reduce it by 1% each year for 6 years. Garrett said the increase in fees is to account for operation and risk of processing Buena Vista's trash without their investment in resources.
Holding Buena Vista's agreement to dump its trash in the landfill behind me, signed by Jay Scudder this past Tuesday. The Blue Ridge Resource Authority provided me with the documents sent to Buena Vista business owners prior to Monday night's hearing. Jay Scudder said the city's general fund will cover the increase in costs through this June, and in July will reassess its options moving forward into the next fiscal year. For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Hannah Denham.